ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Performance Food Services Nashville. We're in the Culinary Centre. My name is Chef Barry. Today we're going to be looking at a ribeye downs, cutting it into steaks. As previously said, Braveheart, great product, antibiotic free, full DNA, full traceability and fully PAP proven. Braveheart go way and above USDA spec. As you'll see on the back plate here, we've very little finger. The spinalis is nice and clean. There's a small little bit of feather velvet, and we'll trim that up and we'll cut it into steaks. Braveheart is 100% grass-fed for 85% of its life. The last 15 are inside in the lots. The lots are double the size of USDA spec, so they have plenty room to amble around at their own leisure. So we're going to start by taking off a little bit of elastin that's here on the top of the spinalis. There's minimum amount of trimming needed in this case due to the fact of the high spec. On the back plate, what little bit of silver is there, we're just going to remove that and make the eating experience that much better for the customer. It's imperative that we keep all the byproduct to use it to our advantage, i.e. rendering down the fat, using it to baste your burgers or just literally to season your steaks prior to putting it on the grill or the pan. So with that said, we now have that piece of silver removed and we're going to go up to the spinalis and just take that little bit of feather velvet that's left from the ribs. Gently move your knife in, keeping your knife facing up towards the feather velvet so as you're not taking or harming the actual spinalis itself. It's imperative, guys, that you have a clean, sharp knife at all times. It makes it less pressure on the meat and reduces the waste as you're getting clean, precise cuts. Okay, we have a small, little bit of silver here on the top of the spinalis. We're going to remove that. Again, that can cause shrinkage. All right, our biggest area here is going to be the tail, where we're just going to even it off and take it down. Again, we're using that to render down and to maximize our food profit and keep our food costs down. Okay, a little tip that I've learned for somebody that's beginning to cut their own steaks: use a simple ruler, cut to 1.25 inches, and that'll give you roughly a 16-ounce ribeye. It'll also help you with training to eventually cut by the eye. A little bit of membrane here we're going to take off. And we will be trimming these as we cut the steaks themselves. Just to show you that cut. So we're going to cut at an angle here to make sure that we come in at the same angle. We're not going to have a waste of a steak. So we're going to take 1.25 inches, mark it with our knives. And again, this is for people that are just starting and just gives them a little bit of confidence. And there you go. So I'm going to cut the rest by eye and trim them. I like to leave a little bit of a tail on it. Obviously all that fat and the trimuscular fats add to the flavor and the consistency and the continuity and the repeat business from the customer. In your restaurant, you'll be cutting them to the size that you want, whether they're 12 ounces, 14 ounces, 16 ounces. And again, that is just by measuring and getting your weights at the start. There's plenty of you out there that are cutting steaks on a daily basis, and you know it off by heart. So, with that said, the animal husbandry for Braveheart is second to none. We feed them brewer's grain, which is cooked corn, keep the starch out, cook the starch out, and keep the protein in. I can't say enough, guys, it's very, very important that you have a nice, clean, sharp knife. Okay, as you can see here, nice trimuscular fats, i.e. marbling, beautiful spinalis, a nice clean plate, very small fat cap on top, and literally a small tail. The idea of this is you've got consistency with the Braveheart, day in, day out on your menu, and that affords a profitability, food cost, labor cost, and repeat custom for the business itself. It's imperative, guys, that you use this beautiful white fat, render it down. You can grind it, put it into your biscuits, or you can make gnocchi as a byproduct and get a 100% yield from your Braveheart ribeye.